I can't even say it. But Team Win, let's go. We're about to hit 200,000 subs. And I want to thank everybody on YouTube for all the support. Just working on new content. Just upgraded my CapCut to premium. It's expensive being an influencer. You gotta pay for premium CapCut. You know, I gotta, you know, pay for Disney Plus. Can't have Netflix. Gotta pay for, you know, all the premiums when you're on platforms. You know, but it is what it is. You know, eventually, you know, they're gonna ask me to get YouTube Premium, and you should get it. It's good, no ads. You get to watch your favorite content, listen to your music, everything you need to do. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that comes through. Like, I've been gone for a bit. You know, I just got my hair cut. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that's here. Thank you for all the support. You know, 200,000 is wild. If I would have had 200,000 when I started on YouTube, would have been the most fascinating life ever. You know, before Mr. Beast, before Logan Paul, it was a different, YouTube used to be so different. You know, when I started, it was hard to even bring out a camera. You know, like, cameras were crazy back then. So it's just, you know, I just want to thank everybody for coming through, watching all the content. So, you know, working on music. You know, I was working on new music and then I stopped working on it. It's in my, I gotta pull the notes and, you know, email myself all the lyrics and stuff that I'm writing so I don't lose the project that I was working on. I think it was called Silent and Free. You know, I just wrote a bunch of names down, start working on songs. I haven't done that in a bit. Haven't rapped for you guys in a bit. You got pro wrestling that I'm working on. I got all the platforms that I'm working on, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Rumble. We got Kick, Twitter, which is X now. Then we got like a bunch of just apps that are just 18 plus streaming sites that are, you know, safe for work. It's just, there's no young people around. It's all 18 plus. That stuff's wild. KM. But, you know, I keep my YouTube friendly for everybody. So, you know, we do the edits and all that stuff. You know, I know the community wants quality content that everybody can watch. So that's what we're going to work on, you know. On other platforms, you're going to get other, you know, depends who you are. Hello. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate YouTube. I appreciate it. I have a bunch of shows. You gotta hire a bunch of editors. I'm a YouTuber, but I have 2 subscribers. Cam, I appreciate you. Let me pin your comment there. You know, anybody who wants to subscribe to up-and-comers, subscribe to up-and-comers. Are you, nah. That's not even, you know, the people, but I appreciate you. Cam, I appreciate you. We got you. But yeah, man. We're about to hit 200,000 subs. I appreciate it. You know, iShow Speed's on the agenda. We have Mr. Beast is on the agenda. Steak's on the agenda. You know, all the trolls, Packard the leader, and all, you know, every name that falls with trolls, like like Sneakles Buddy. I don't even remember. I'm not even remembering your name. I'm not even, you know, not even remembering the name, but I appreciate you guys. Logan. We had to pick between Primer, Gatorade, probably Nike for the shoes. What would you pick if you had an option? Only one day can we work on any creator. If you know, there's certain rules. You need over 10,000 followers on 2 different platforms. So if you can get to over 10,000 followers on 2 different platforms, then, you know, DM me on Instagram. You know, just DM me on Instagram. Real Tcheck, REALTCHECK. You know, show me your journey. And you know, If you have questions on how you get better on social media, just DM me. Like, I will respond, depending on the person, people talk. But I talk to the community. I appreciate you. But that's everybody's choice. I give everybody the same option. 10,000 is just because I worked those first 10,000 on 2 different accounts, and people treat you differently. So I'm going to treat people differently that actually put the work in, and it's just those are the people that actually want to do it. But you can still comment and say, hey, I'm having problems on this app, or you can ask the questions. I talk to other influencers. If you want your name out on social media, it's not always about trying to get there by yourself. Most people will never get there. I don't know anybody that gets there by themselves other than Ronaldo. And that's facts. CR7, that's the IShowSpeed's guy, right? He got there by himself, but he still had a team. He still had to play with a team. So did he get there by himself? What I'm saying is that he worked for it. He kicked that ball by himself. He did everything he needed. He learned how to be the best teammate he could be. Oh, it's all right. Enjoy when you're a small creator, you enjoy your moments, right? You can, the thing is, if you put the work in and people see you around, even if you're in the comment section, you're always around, you're commenting, people are going to notice. So it depends on the influencer. I talk to other influencers. Some of the influencers don't talk to their people, or they're selective on how they talk. Difference is me is that I always talk to the people. It's going to get wild. I read so many comments and messages. I pay attention to what everybody's saying. And I go through everything that I can. And I'll have a bunch of people that will be telling me. So like the editors are really, the key part to a big content creator is how you treat their editors that are in the comments. So if you're in the comments and you see an editor comes, and be nice to the editor. The editor, I have to talk to editors. Editors will tell me. They'll have certain names. It's a lot easier, to talk to an influencer when they first start. That's the magic part. That's why so many people like Speed. I was before Speed. I was before Mr. Beast. And you got to put these points out not because you're trying to be better than people. You put these points out so you can get your attention. It's the attention game. It's the influencing game. The more influence and the more numbers, the more people that we get coming in. We're about to hit 200,000 subs. So this is a moment for us. I've already did, the 200,000 subscriber thank you video. It was only 2 minutes. I didn't think we were going to hit this fast. I was gone. My arm was basically gone. And now it's back. I'm going to be in better shape than ever. You come from like that low and come from that high. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody. So I'm working on new content. We did this last year. We took a big break. I feel good. And we got new content coming in. So I appreciate everybody. Cam, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Join the Discord. I didn't put a link to the Discord on this one, but join the Discord. Should be profile. But yeah, we're going to hit 200,000. We got music, pro wrestling. We got shows like Fell Off, which is just any game that we play that fell off. We got, I was playing retro Zelda. We'll go back to the retro. I don't know for the people watching it. So much content, and I'm dividing it on so many platforms. But YouTube, I have 6 YouTube channels. So if you want to see all the craziness, I am breaking up the programming that I have, that I put out for the community, and we have so many different types of content. I call it no niche. I'm going to be selling merch with no niche on it, so people get it. When you do something different, the people don't never get it, so you just got to do it your way. But yeah, no niche just means you just do whatever you want. There's no niche. People ask me what I do on social media. No niche. You'll make me work hard. Well, Cam, it's not a work harder thing. You could post one video and all of a sudden if you have 50,000 subscribers on a platform, I also will talk to you. Some people don't have 10,000, 2 different ones. It's just 10,000 is the easier route than 50,000. It's 30,000 subscribers less. So like if you get 10,000 on one platform, some of your people are going to come to a different platform. So it's not even that hard. I appreciate you guys. It's just, it might take you time. But the thing is, you will talk to other influencers different if you have to work for something. That's it. And you come in with a conversation. It's the most beautiful thing. So it's just Cam is making whatever you decide your stuff. Cam is making a YouTube video with Tcheck, if that's what you decide what your content is at that time. And it just helps it helps your content out. So it's easy for me to make content with everybody because it'll just be Roblox content or Grand Theft Auto content. It depends on the person, but it's easier to make a faceless. I just play the same game as the person that wants to make a video. It's easy for me to do cameos for people on social media. So, hey, Cam, I appreciate you. I hope you build your socials. And you're not limited to one, which blows people's mind. You can do up to 50 different YouTube channels on one account. So you can have all types of YouTubes and or whatever you want. Mr. Beast was the one that came out with this method that I first seen. I'm sure other people have done it because you were able to do it, but Mr. Beast explained it the best at the time that I seen it. So I'm doing it now. I have 6 channels. To the channels, the Team Win channels are going to be whatever we make on those channels are going to go back to making content. Mr. Beast's rules. Yeah, I want to have 2 channels. I'm going to make a philanthropy channel. Easy name. I'm going to make the easiest name on the channel. Just for people. But it's going to be every dollar that we get off that will just go back to whatever the people decide. I'll let the people decide. So Free B, what's up? Yeah, we're doing good. We're about to hit 200,000 subs. We're working on music. We're working on pro wrestling. We're working on content. Fell off. I got artists that I'm working with, content creators that are trying to grow. You'd be surprised who DMs me. And we got all types of stuff. GTA 6 is coming out. GTA 6 is coming out on May 26th. What the heck? Cam, I let the people write whatever they want. That's the people right. That's we don't have any moderators, so y'all write whatever you guys want right now. You just make sure you don't get in trouble by YouTube. I don't care what people write. Eventually I have moderators. They'll read the moderation rules and find out for me. It's just weird. Hey, Gab, I don't know. I'm a YouTube, but what would you do if somebody wrote you that? I don't know. People write on Speed's channel. They write all types of stuff. I just let it go. I don't have 2 subscribers. So Cam, easiest way for you is that you want to be a YouTuber. Get to your first 1,000. Get to your first 1,000, and now you start at YouTube. So it's better to dream a dream than believe in a dream that you haven't dreamed about, because you're still figuring out what you want to do. So get to your first 1,000. Tell people that you want to be a YouTuber. You want to get to your first 1,000, and then get to your first 10,000. But maybe you work on 2 accounts at the same time. So you figure out another platform that you want to be on. And that platform, if your people like you and they're on both platforms, then you have a good community. If you're doing a live stream with 20 people and you're telling people, hey, we're going over to Twitch, hey, which is a really hard one, but you might be able to do it, right? So you might just start your Twitch account. So do whatever one you want to pick. You'd be like, hey, we're going over to Twitch so we can go play Minecraft or Fortnite or whatever. Then, if you're 20, if 10 of them, 15 of them show up because they can, then you got a good community. That's it. I know this community, if we had a topic and we were going somewhere else, they would come. So I haven't asked because I don't need to. Yeah, and I don't ask people's age. If you're under 18, I don't FaceTime anybody. Don't talk to anybody under 18. I'll talk to the community. I don't know who's who. I tell people, please don't say your ages on social media because you never know who's watching to take your information. But you'll only gonna see me with other influencers 18 plus. But I'll talk to the community. I don't know. It's just comments. Free hi. I know my most viewed. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate y'all. Nitro, Cam, appreciate you. Cam, if you want to be a YouTuber, get to your first. You can describe it however you want. If your goal was 1, If your goal was just starting the account, now you're a YouTuber, well, then that's what you tell yourself. That's what you believe in. That's all you should care about. I just think that if you give yourself a goal of 1,000, which is hard, it's not impossible. It's just hard. If you put the hard work in and you get to that 1,000, now when you tell other people that you wanted to be a YouTube and you used to have 1 or 2 and you were just starting off, and then you hit 1,000, and now you're on the journey of 10,000. That journey is what people really care about. Oh, no, you're good. You got to keep in mind, I'm just reading whatever I see in front of me, so I appreciate you. Gamma, I appreciate you for coming in. You know, and I hope, you know, I have CapCut. I'm also on CapCut, real Tcheck on CapCut. For any up-and-coming creators, go to CapCut. That's, you know, there's the CapCut creator program that anybody can start. And you just, you know, YouTube and Google how you get better at CapCut. There's other CapCut creators. You know, maybe we should put out tutorials. We've never put a tutorial video out. So maybe I should put some tutorials for CapCut since I'm sponsored by CapCut. And CapCut wants me to get people using their features. That's the whole thing with CapCut Creator. Yeah, so maybe we'll do a new show. I don't know what it's going to be called. Cut It Out, maybe we'll call it out. Tcheck Cut It Out. CapCut show. I should write that down. Tcheck CapCut. There we go. Is that what you guys want? Tcheck Cut It Out. And then we'll talk about what features we're using. We'll break down. That's what people want. That's how you do a CapCut influencing. You know, show you what features you use, what kind of videos. So I should make a whole segment each week that just breaks it down. We'll just break it down in daily videos that you guys can get clips of. Just so many shows. I need editors. It's crazy. So, but YouTube. I appreciate. I know it sounds good, doesn't it? Tcheck Cut It Out. I'm gonna write that note down, and I'm gonna work on that show. I'm gonna work on the design. That's what's special about you guys are seeing me create, and we're building stuff, and then we're gonna just cut right to segments, no niche, whatever we want. So I appreciate you guys. I'm working on a Minecraft series that might release next month. Let's go. Keep working. Keep working hard on your dreams. So, and have fun. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You lose. Game over. Would you like to return to the main menu? Press start to continue.